Hi guys, welcome back to the channel djmoetv. Today we are making drinks. We're actually making margaritas. We're gonna be taking a break from the fishing today. I know everybody wanna be out there fishing every single day, and I'm guilty of that. But sometimes you wanna stay at home and spend some time with your family, make some drinks, especially a nice summer day. So make some cold drinks, enjoy with your family, enjoy with your girl. So today I'm gonna be teaching you how to make 4 different types of margaritas. And if you're interested in watching that, let's get this video started. Alright guys, to get started, we're gonna go through all the supplies that we need to make the margaritas. So let's start on this side. You need a regular shaker. This is just like a bartender shaker. Super cheap, you can get it at the grocery store. And it comes with a little drainer. So you're gonna need that to drain the liquid and don't have extra ice on your drink at the end. That's gonna water your drink down. So next, we're gonna need the margarita salt. Okay, you can use regular salt if you want to. A lot of people do, but I prefer the margarita salt because the grains are a little bigger and it sticks better to the glass. Next, you're gonna need something to measure ounces. So I'm using a shot glass just because it's easier, but you can use actually a measurement of an ounce. I don't have one with me, so I'm gonna use the shot glass. The next thing you're gonna need is the control. This is an orange liqueur. It's similar to triple sec, but triple sec for some reason gives me a headache and gives me bad hangovers the next day, and the taste is a little bit different. Similar but different. So I prefer using control because it just has a better taste and it gives you that classic margarita taste. Alright? The next is gonna be the tequila, guys. Now with tequila you can go with any brand you want. Of course, the cheaper you get, the worse quality you're gonna get, you know, like everything else. But I'm using today Tres Generations, Tres Generaciones, and this tequila is 100% pure agave, and it's organic. Okay, so I never had this one before, but I read a lot of good things about it, so we're gonna give it a try today. You just gotta make sure that it's 100% agave and it's the clear version, guys. Okay, so make sure you do that, and then you can pick whatever brand you like. So important right here is the limes. Okay, we're gonna be using natural limes. The limes I'm gonna squeeze myself and get the juice out of it. Okay, so we're gonna be using natural limes because a lot of people tend to just skip that step and then get the little cheap bottle that looks like a lime, but it doesn't have anything inside that's actually natural and tastes like lime at all. So if you use that, your margarita is gonna taste horrible, guys. So don't do that. Just go ahead and get your limes, squeeze the juice. It's not that hard. Last but not least, you need ice. Okay, so I got a whole bucket of ice here I'm gonna be using to chill the drink. Alright guys, so the first step, you're gonna squeeze your lime juice out. So this can be a little tedious, but if you do it ahead of time, you should be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright guys, before we get started mixing the drink, you want to prepare your glass, okay? So most people like to have salt around the rim of your margarita, so that's what we're going to do today, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get some of this salt. Now for the most part, I will use the glass and do it directly on this container, but since the glass is too big, I'm going to pour some of the salt into the plate right here. Not to be too much, okay? And then what I usually do is I grab a piece of lime, right? And I wet the rim so the salt sticks to it, okay? Just like that. Then we're just gonna You can do all the rim around, you can do half of the rim. It depends. Some people don't like to have a bunch of salt on their mouth on the first sip. But there you go. You want to have your glass ready before you start mixing, okay? Alright guys, once you get your lime juice squeezed out, I got enough here to make a few margaritas. We're gonna start with the shaker here. We're gonna start adding 1 shot of Quattro. Alright, we're gonna do 1 shot of lime juice. And we'll open up tequila here. We're gonna do 2 shots of tequila. One. And 2. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and add some ice. This is the part that I'm gonna look ridiculous shaking this thing. Now, we have the glass ready, but we're gonna put some ice on the glass. Now, you don't wanna use little pieces of ice, small pieces of ice. So I have this thing that actually makes blocks of ice, really big squares. And I like it because the ice doesn't melt as fast and doesn't water your drink down. So I'm gonna be using a big piece of ice, put it right in the middle of the glass, and now I'm gonna drink my drink straight into the glass. Alright, the last step that we need to do is garnish the glass. So we're gonna grab a piece of lime with a little cut on the side, and we're just gonna slide it on the edge of the glass. That's it, guys. That's the classic margarita right there. Alright guys, the next one we're gonna be making is very similar, but it has a nice twist. It's one of my girl's favorite. She likes spicy stuff, so she's Spanish, so most Spanish do. Anyways, so this is the jalapeno margarita. So we're gonna kind of follow the recipe. It's pretty similar. So again, we start with a shaker here, little shot glass here. So we're gonna do 1 shot of lime juice, 1 shot of Quattro. We're gonna do 2 shots of the tequila. 1, 2. And as you guys can see, it's pretty much a 1-1-2 ratio. So 1 ounce or shot of the lime juice, 1 ounce or shot of the Quattro, and 2 ounces or 2 shots of the tequila. And if you learn anything on this video, just remember that, and you should be able to make a nice margarita. Alright, so I'm gonna add some ice to that. Alright, now since this is a jalapeno margarita, we're gonna be adding jalapeno. This is fresh jalapeno cut in pieces. We're gonna add it into the shaker, okay? It's gonna give it that extra spicy jalapeno taste. Now, it's what we shake. We shake it really good this time, because you want the jalapeno flavor to come out, and the ice is gonna help to smush the jalapeno and get those oils into the actual drink, okay? And again, I'm gonna be using these big blocks of ice. You guys can buy one of these and you put it on the fridge. It makes cubes of ice. It's perfect for any drink. If you're drinking whiskey and you don't want your whiskey to get all watered down really fast, just get one of these and you get big blocks of ice like this. So put that down, and then you're gonna use a strainer again, okay? And try not to get too many seeds of the jalapenos into the drink. You're gonna have a few, but for the most part, they sit on the bottom. go. Now to garnish this one, we're gonna be using a slice of jalapeno. And there you go, guys. That's the jalapeno margarita. All right, guys. The next one we're gonna be making is your frozen margarita. This is a classic. Everybody loves it. So this one, we're gonna start with a blender. We got a blender right here. And we're gonna add a cup of ice, okay? So, a little more. That should be around the top right there, okay? Next, we're gonna add our lime juice. Now, usually, when you're making a regular margarita on the rocks, you only use 1 shot of the lime juice. On this one, we're gonna be using 2 shots of lime juice, since the ice is gonna be incorporated to the drink, so you wanna still have that lime flavor to it. So we're gonna do 2 shots of the lime juice, okay? Then we're gonna do 1 shot of Quattro. Just like that. And tequila, we're gonna be doing 2 shots. 1, 2. All right. Okay. Now we just blend these. And this is when I put some music so you don't hear the blending sound because everybody hates it. Here we go. There we go. I'm gonna get a blend, get a blender, and just drain it. Make sure you garnish it with piece of lime. There you go, guys. Guys, this is the frozen margarita. One of the ladies' favorites, just keep that in mind. If you did something wrong, this will change your day, okay? Just like a Senko, when you're fishing and you haven't caught a fish, you put a Senko, change your day, all right? Frozen margarita. All right, guys, last but not least, this is the cheaper version of margarita. This is the one you make when you pregame at your friend's house before you hit the club. This is the one you make when you want to have a bad hangover the next day, but you want to have a lot of drinks that day. So this one got a small twist, a little Mexican flair, and there's no measurement, guys. This is strictly on the run. You're not trying to impress anybody, but you want a good tasting margarita. So we'll start with the shaker again, and then we're gonna be using Viuda de Sanchez. This is how the bottle looks. You can get it at any liquor store. So this is what we do. So you grab it and you splash a little bit of it, all right? About there, okay? And then you want to get your simple lemonade. This one is the raspberry one. You can use the regular one, but the raspberry give you a little bit more sweet taste. And you put a little bit splash of that as well, all right? No measurements, guys. Now we're gonna do the tequila. Now you can use the cheap tequila on this one if you want. If you really want that headache the next day, use the cheaper tequila, okay? Now, go ahead and dump 2 shots of tequila in there, okay? Now, if you want to water it down a little bit more, if you have a lot of people, you can put more of these, or you can put more of the other Viuda de Sanchez, okay? Now we're gonna put some ice. Now, this is optional, guys. If you guys want to, you can add a little bit of tahini to it. I will do that just to spice it up a little more, okay? So tahini, you can get it at any grocery store. I think they sell it at the regular grocery stores now. If you can find it around your area, try the Mexican store. They're gonna have tahini, all right? So you put a little bit of tahini in there. There you go. Now, go ahead and shake it. Right? We need to get our glass ready. The lime on the rim. Okay, and we can use tahini on the rim as well. It should stick to it. So put a little bit of tahini there. Alright, now I'm going to use some blocks of ice right there. Gonna mix up and go ahead and drain it. I'm going to garnish it with a little bit of lime. There you go, guys. That's the one right there. Now this one is a little spicy, has bold flavors, but if you want to try something different, just go ahead and do this. I guarantee you never had this before. I guarantee you they don't sell this anywhere, so you have to make it at home. Do it for your girls so they let you go fishing more often. Alright guys, there you go. That's it for me today. We got 4 different types of margaritas. I hope you learned something today. If you guys know a different recipe, please let me know down in the comments. I want to hear from you guys. I want to try any recipes that you guys have. Let me know down in the comments. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, please don't forget to subscribe and like and comment and all that, guys. You guys know how it works. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm a really small channel, but I'm trying to grow it, and I appreciate everybody that supports me, guys. But with that said, that's it for me today, guys. Enjoy your margaritas, enjoy your Cinco de Mayo, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.